Eric! Do not! Do not!
I fuck you up.
Not with our
What
kids.
the fuck was that?
I'll fuck you up.
Not with our kids.
You fat fuck.
How dare you do that?
Fat fucking
Get the fuck
honky-tonk
out of your car now! We have fucking kids! What is wrong with you?
You
How
need to-
dare you come around and follow
fuck you
us?
up.
How dare you do that?
I think you need to get a hold of him.
Piece of
Wait,
shit.
are you just the fuck?
Piece of shit.
Dude, your kid is crying.
You up, motherfucker, you fat
Doing
piece of
this
fucking
in
shit.
front of our kids.
Hey, come stop me then. Come stop me then. Oh, oh,
Get the fuck
oh.
out.
Oh, I was gonna do something.
Get the fucking way.
And of course, skate. So I take keto magnesium to support my muscle and bone health. Keto's high absorption magnesium glycinate helps me get the full benefits of magnesium. Keno, the brand I trust.
From stinky diapers to stinky feet, odors can be caused by bacteria that linger in your air. Unlike air fresheners, Lysol air sanitizer eliminates odors by killing 99.9% of odor-causing bacteria in the air. Scent can't sanitize, Lysol can.
Ever since his category has free glides, step Skechers sleep-ins. My other shoes are useless. With Skechers sleep-ins, I just step in. My Skechers sleep-ins.
What could you do if you wanted?
That was 350.
You could treat
Are you arresting him? What are you guys doing?
I want to go in the girls' restroom here. That's ma'am to you! You're going down! You paying for the security? I'm off the floor with them. I'm janitorial.
Charlie's assisting.
And we got this guy to tow us down. He's on the
C'est toi qui dis ça? Ouais. What?
To get him. He didn't try to run away because he knew he deserved it, so he just nervously waited in his house expecting police to show up at any moment. But after a few weeks had passed, they never came, so he thought they may have just cleared his record. So over the next few years, he moved on with his life, completely forgetting about the incident. He got married, launched a construction company, and volunteered to help youth avoid making the same mistakes he made. But 13 years later, he was shocked when police suddenly arrived at his house to arrest him. It turns out, because of a technical issue, police thought he was in jail for the last 13 years. But when they went to release him, they realized he wasn't there, so they sent police to immediately arrest him. He was devastated when they told him he now had to spend 13 years in prison to serve his sentence. But when the judge saw that Michael had completely turned his life around and rehabilitated himself, he set him free with no jail time.
Come on,
American strongman Frank Richards took a 104-pound cannonball to the stomach and walked away unscathed. So how did he forge his ironclad ABS? Frank trained by hitting his stomach with an iron ball, starting with 1,000 hits a day, then slowly building up to tens of thousands. Several men took turns swinging heavy hammers at his stomach, and he still stood there unharmed. Frank's name spread across the country. 8 strong men lifted a long wooden beam and swung it with full force, smashing it into his stomach, but Frank only stepped back a little, even giving a small smile. Then he let people jump onto his stomach, hundreds of pounds landing on one spot felt like nothing more than a light touch. Frank even clapped his hands, asking them to make it harder. Audience members punched his stomach, their fists hitting him like a solid iron post with no movement at all. The ones throwing the punches felt the pain instead. Heavyweight boxing champion Jess Willard did not believe it. He stepped up and hit Frank's stomach with full power, but it still seemed to have no effect. In 1932, looking for a new challenge, Frank decided to take a shot from a cannon to the stomach. 2 men loaded a 47-kilogram iron ball into the cannon. Frank stood only 10 feet from the barrel. The fuse was lit, the cannon fired, and the cannonball hit him straight in the stomach. The force threw Frank backward into a special canvas wall, but he stood up almost right away, showing no signs of injury after the stun. Frank said the act was very dangerous, and he could not perform it more than twice a day. He passed away in 1916 at the age of 81.
Sabalenka was in control of early on.
She was, and there was that one point, like we spoke about at 3-all 40-15 when she was serving, and she maybe lost concentration just a little bit, but she was with it the entire time. And like Nick said, there were a couple of shots that surprised her but surprised him as well.
Yeah, that serve was a useful one for Kyrgios, wasn't it? That kick serve out wide that Samia talked about. That was one of the best shots of the day. Nick used the drop shot a lot when he could. Not as much width to play with, so had to try and get Arena moving forwards. And did so perfectly in that rally. That was a good finish. His backhand return, perhaps one of the best in men's tennis in terms of being able just to take the pace out of it.
He reads the game really well, Nick Kyrgios does, and especially with the return of serve, he can do everything with that ball, and you can't read it. That backhand down line was very handy for Arina Sabalenka.
Hey! Do you want to feel better? I just realized something that might help you out. Last night I caught the end of the Super Bowl and I ate some food right before I went to bed. And when I woke up this morning, I felt like absolute garbage. Had all these negative thoughts running through my head. I was But I just came out of the gym and I did about an hour on the Stairmaster, and right now I feel completely different. And what I realized today is that my choice to go to the gym was not based off of my emotions. I felt terrible this morning, but subconsciously I knew I wanted to feel better. So I went and did an action that resulted in me feeling differently. You and me both, I'm sure you've been in times where you feel like you need to be motivated to push yourself further. But think about the amount of times throughout the week versus the amount of times you don't want to do something that you actually feel motivated. You probably feel motivated once versus the 10 other times during the day that you don't want to do anything. So if you only acted on motivation and you only acted 1 out of the 10 times you actually wanted to do something, would results actually come from that? But if you wipe the slate clean and you only act based on the logical information that you are going to feel better after you take this action, how much results would you produce? How much would you change in your life? And how many lives would you change? All the information is out here for us to change, and we all know exactly what we need to do. So instead of thinking and feeling before you do, just do.